In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you this brand new device. It's called Chordio, and I don't know if you've seen my previous video with the Chordio on Logic. It was a Logic script that was available that allows you to play a chord from a single note but make it sound really human, very organic. And so what we've got here is a version for Ableton Live, and it's a Max4Live device. It's available now and it's in beta form, but it's still worth buying. It's fantastic because what it does is it does give that real human element. So I'm going to do a demonstration here. Just going to show you if I play a note. Take a look at that contact keyboard. You can see the notes being played on the keyboard and how they're being played. So the chord is ascending, all right, as if the keyboard player is playing their fingers upwards. So we can change the motion. So you see the flam style here. I'm going to do it on the rotary control, but you can easily do it on the software. And do you know what? I've got a sustain pedal. Let me show you what happens if I do that. So there we go. So we've got the ability to change the play style. All right, so we've got a nice selection of different versions here. And like I said, looking at that keyboard, the contact keyboard's really interesting. So the timing between the notes is determined by the flam over here. So look, I'm going to play this and adjust it. It almost becomes like an arpeggio, doesn't it? So you could sit here and perform the variations in using the rotary controls. So this is the whole thing. For those of us who are non-musical, all of a sudden we can become really expressive through the use of the pads or the piano keyboard, single notes, and the rotary controls being manipulated and recorded as automation into live. We can humanize the timing. So, you know, the spacing between the notes is set here with the flam, but also we can vary that slightly. So you can say how much percent that will vary. So the higher percentage means it's going to vary a lot. So look, we're going to humanize it here. We can hear there that the velocity was changed. And let me just adjust that, just reduce it a little bit. Now what I really love about this is the fact that we can change the bass note. So look at this, at the moment it's -12, but I could reduce this by 2. So, you know, we're starting to go into that realm of the kind of 70s Stevie Wonder, kind of mini Ripperton kind of thing. So there's tons of presets here, all the usual suspects. I'm going to drop this menu down. What you can't see is there's actually 5 columns of chords, all right? And we've got some really interesting ones that have been set up by the developer. Here is one of them called Magic. I love that. Let me take that flam a bit shorter. So good. Let me just adjust the bass note. Can really trip it out. And bear in mind, you know, the stuff that I'm doing here can be recorded in. Yeah, that's just amazing. Let me take that flam up. I could have so much fun with this, seriously. And what I'm going to do is I will do a follow-up video where I use it in a musical context, but just for the moment, because this has been released today and I'm really excited about it, I want you guys to go and check it out. It's, you know, like I said, it's a Max4Live device, so that does mean you need to have Max4Live. And you know, it's a small download, it's a small price, but seriously, if you are wanting to get that kind of musicality without being musically trained, you're going to get real close to it. Okay, all right. It's amazing that this has so much of a capability, you know, to actually allow people to enjoy music and make stuff that sounds musical. So I would suggest you guys have a play around with those parameters, adjust that flam and adjust the bass note. You're going to get a lot of mileage whilst you transpose your chords, and of course you can flip the chords whilst you're playing too. So from Mystic to Magic. Pick a couple of chords that you like the sound of and just see how it goes. Record them, you know, just switch them in and out and see what happens. So I'll leave it to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And like I said, I'll try and do a follow-up and get this into the context of a track idea.